What is up, everybody? Back with a new video here, and with this one I just wanted to go through and talk about what I've been listening to lately. So with Spotify, which is what I do the majority of my listening on, you can check your stats, and one of the main ones you can check is the past 4 weeks. So the month of January is what I'll be talking about. The past month, my most listened to artists. I'm going to go through my top 10, just say a bit about each band, I guess, and let y'all know what I've been listening to. So number 10 for me is Megadeth of the past month. Megadeth, obviously, I've said multiple times in the past, is my favorite band of all time. A little surprised to see them this high because a lot of the times when I'm listening to them is on CD. I've got all of their albums on CD, several of them on tape, several on vinyl. But yeah, Megadeth I do listen to a decent bit while I'm at work, which is when I listen to Spotify the most, because with my job, it's in a warehouse and I'm allowed to listen to music while I'm out there doing the work. But Megadeth is in at number 10. Number 9 for me of the past month is Holy Soldier. Been playing their first album a lot lately, self-titled from 1990. Fantastic. It's labeled as Christian metal, but it's just really great traditional sounding stuff. Fantastic vocals, great guitar work. Highly recommend the first 2 albums from that band if you want to check them out. Number 8 is Mortician, which really heavy band. The album I've been listening to by them a lot lately is Chainsaw Dismemberment. Came out in 1999, I think, and it's really cool, interesting stuff. Sounds like you're kind of listening to like a horror movie mixed with a metal album, because there's different like interludes and stuff of you hear a guy like chasing some girl with a chainsaw and other stuff happens. It's interesting stuff and extremely heavy and entertaining, so check out Mortician. Number 7 is Whitesnake. Been listening to them a pretty good bit lately. As you see, they're at number 7. Self-titled album from 1987 is fantastic. John Sykes is amazing. Children of the Night, fantastic, underrated song. Still of the Night, another favorite that's on that album. But whole thing, for the most part, the 1987 Whitesnake album is really freaking good. Number 6 right here is Ancient, which is a fantastic... I gotta get some water. Throat is getting itchy here, hold on. But yeah, number 6 is Ancient. Great Norwegian black metal band. If you've seen my top 10 black metal bands, I just posted earlier today. They made the cut. I'm a huge fan of this band. Have been listening to them for probably 5 years or so now. But really great, underrated stuff. Definitely deserve some more recognition, I think. The first 4 albums by them are great. Their most recent album, Back from the Land of the Dead, is great, from 2016. Just overall, really, really good band. Number 5, Iced Earth. Pretty much a mainstay in my most listened to and favorite bands of the last 5 years or so. A lot of great albums from them. I'd say probably from Night of the Storm Rider up through Horror Show. All fantastic, great albums. Matt Barlow on vocals on a lot of those albums. And of course, John Schaefer has been in the news lately. Regardless of what he's doing off stage, on stage, he is, I've said this multiple times in the past, one of the absolute best rhythm guitar players of all time. He's a riff machine. Just a really great band. Number 4 is Annihilator. My favorite metal band from Canada, without question. I think that they are extremely unfairly labeled as a band that only has 2 good albums. I've said this a lot in the past as well. But a lot of great stuff past those first 2 albums, even up through the 2000s, I think. Their self-titled album from 2010 is great, Carnival Diablos, Waking the Fury. Their most recent album, Ballistic Sadistic, from last year is really good as well. It's a great band. Jeff Waters on guitar is a freaking machine. One of the best shredders and guitar players in all of metal. Number 3, Wasp, another one that's been a favorite of mine for the last 5 or so years. Blackie Lawless, the freaking man. Great songwriter, great musician, fantastic singer. Just a great, great band. Number 2, Inquisition. Amazing black metal band. So many great albums. I think they have 8 total. Just very raw, aggressive, extreme, brutal stuff on a lot of it. Kind of thrashy. If you're into thrash metal, I think you'd probably like Inquisition if you're not really familiar with them. Just a really great band. And number 1 of the past month is Kiss. Now, I think Kiss is up there because I was listening to them a ton, preparing for my Kiss discography ranking, which I did about 2.5, 3 weeks ago. So I did listen to them a lot leading up to that. I think they've got a lot of really good albums. Asylum, if you saw my video, is at number 1. That's my favorite Kiss album. But Animalize is great. I think Crazy Nights is a pretty good underrated album. A lot of their 70s stuff is really good. Really just most of their stuff is pretty good in my opinion. But that is what I've been listening to the past month. Maybe I'll do this at the end of each month, let y'all know what I've been listening to. But let me know what you've been listening to. I'm curious to see. Drop it in the comments. And as usual, you guys, thank you so much for watching. Until next time.